an internet marketing consultant, Ayola Benson, with us. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you, Emmanuel, and thank you, viewers at home.
Okay. What is internet marketing?
I think I would describe internet as a vehicle for businesses to grow. Internet marketing is using the technology to increase, to improve, to communicate with your audience, with your customers. There are many attributes of internet. I think the most important attribute is its reach. The reach of internet is global. It is the internet that has made it possible for me to be trading in UK, and then my customers are in Nigeria. I'm going to use the example of manastores.com. That is my company. It's a procurement and logistic company. I have my office in UK. I also have an office here. The most important factor to look at is communication. Can you communicate with your customers? I think big businesses have actually latched on to internet, and you find out that small businesses can also grow rapidly if they embrace the internet. There are so many ways you can do that, which I will elaborate on later.
Maybe I should just allow you go on that road. How do you grow your business through internet marketing?
Okay, number one, most people think you need to have a website to actually be on the internet. That's not completely true. There are so many ways you can exploit internet to grow your business. I'll give you a day-to-day example which people can relate to. One young girl came into our office. She's been a graduate for 3 years, and she's been looking for a job, and she couldn't get a job, basically. She approached my business development manager and said, I've got 100,000 naira. What can I do? You know, I'm tired of looking for a job. I think she saw some of our adverts where we say we have database of UK wholesalers and retailers where you can get original products at very competitive prices, so that when you sell original products to your customers, you can then mark up relatively and make more money and turn over your business over a period. This lady invested 100,000. I'll actually tell you specifically what she did. She bought bags, you know, all these bags. I think the minimum you can buy there was 80 pounds. So she bought the bags and she started, you know, turning over that money. I think our last order was 3,500 pounds from 100,000 small investment.
Where did she have customers?
She says to her friends, to her in churches. That's why I say to people, don't sit down at home looking for employment. Be creative, be dynamic. You know, talk to people. There are so many people that are ready to buy if you have what they need.
So you can just have some capital. You are not the manufacturer of the products. You act as some form of a middleman in this instance.
Yeah, I will explain to you what we do. We're a procurement logistic company. We're based in UK, so we have partnership with most retailers in UK, and we also have database of wholesalers that people don't know about. You know, if you just, you know, type on the internet wholesaler blah blah blah, you can't get those people because some of them are not actually as popular as you would think, but they make good products. You know, some of them have been set up 200 years ago. They make very solid progress. I'll give you another example. They call them, you know, if people are listening at home, go search L&R. They sell shoes. They said the trainers we buy for 80 pounds, 90 pounds, all those Adidas, you know, Nike, these are not branded, but they are as good. And that's what we need in Nigeria. We shouldn't be worrying about brands. They are as good.
And essentially, you can act as a middle person.
Yeah. And those shoes we buy for 80, 90 pounds, you can get it for 5 pounds, 6 pounds. And the only snag is you can't just go there and buy one. So you have to buy a minimum because they are wholesalers. They won't sell to individuals. Okay, so those are some of the advantages. We have loads of them. We have for jewelries, we have for shoes, we have for bags, we have for clothes.
So in other words, when you have this kind of capital and you get involved in this online marketing, you can develop your own
business.
Your own business and the business of the manufacturer. So it's a win-win situation.
It is a win-win situation. And I also tell you something. You don't also need a shop. When I created manastores.com, I thought of young people that want to start trade with small capital. Then I created another platform called manamat.com. That one is a classified website where you can go there. If you want to sell your car, you can go there free of charge. You register, you put your car on there. So people that are looking for cars will go there, see your car, give you a call directly. We have nothing to do with it. We provided the platform. It's like we created a marketplace where people can trade, where people can upload their products. So young people who bought from us, they can actually go onto Manamat, and even people that haven't bought from us. You know, loads of people come there, thousands daily, to upload their products, and people looking for things, they go there to buy. So the additional advantage we offer is, if you buy from us, we give you what we call featured ads. Featured ads means if I'm looking for bags, type bags, your bag will come up first.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let me ask you this. You've spoken well about some of the advantages there, what you can do. That story of the young graduate with 100,000 naira, it's a good example to sell.
Yeah.
But why do businesses still fail? Some businesses that want to employ this kind of technology and strategy, a number of them still fail.
Why they face is lack of skills. And the good thing is, skills can be learned. There are so many ways. If you have your website and you put it aside and nobody knows about it, that's going to fail, obviously, because we have billions of websites and we have hundreds of thousands coming up daily. It's the way you market your website, and there are so many tools.
But you just said that you don't have to have a website to.
Yeah, you say why do people trying to use internet fail?
Okay.
Yeah, I'm talking about people who build website and hope to use it. I want to give them a touch of why it fails. Is one, lack of publicity. There are so many cheap, affordable ways to publicize your website, and you don't have to have a website. You can have a blog, which is free. Google can provide you with a blog. For instance, our company, we have blog where we provide information to customers. We also give them news, entertainment news, Manamat, blogspot.com. So we have 3 platforms at a go. So it is easy. You can go on Facebook. We made an advert on Facebook. I think it's been running for 6 months now. We say deals with a perfume, because when you buy from us, we give you a free perfume. You know, some of my customers have raised eyebrow about that. Isn't that too much? So you can't give too much to your customers.
You were talking about the different, you've talked about lack of publicity.
Yeah.
The second one.
Yeah, lack of publicity. There are so many cheaper ways you can, access the customers. Then secondly, security. The security of your website, especially if you sell through your website. Security in the sense that some people, they just sit down and try to get into other people's websites for malicious reasons. So if you're building a website and you want to sell through it, if you don't want to sell through it, there's no problem about security, but then you still need to protect your information.
How do you protect your website?
I think it starts from, one, how you built your website. Then secondly, there is what we call security certificates. If you have a website now, right, and you have no security certificates, hackers could come into there and steal your information. It's not money, but information could be very, very important to you and to your customers. So if you go on internet, if you type www, there's something that comes up, HTTP, if you've noticed that. If it has no S added to it, that means not secure. So people should watch out for that.
Oh, HTTPS.
Yeah, if it's HTTPS, that means it's secured. Secured
children are our future, and the administration of Babatunde Raji Fashola continues to improve on all areas to ensure that their future is built on sound footing.
However, some of our children are still subjected to all sorts of abuses like hawking, child labor, trafficking, and even rape.
BRF administration will not condone these abuses any longer. It is now against the law to keep your children out of school or make them hawk on the streets.
Basic education is free and compulsory in Lagos State. Education is the right of our children as it guarantees for them a brighter, rewarding future, and we cannot afford to toy with it.
Parents and guardians, be warned. Child's rights in Lagos State is now in operation.
Violation of this law is a jail term or fine of 200,000 naira or both. Our children are our legacy. Let's protect them.
Eko ni baje o.
Announcer, Lagos State Government.
Driving is pleasurable and necessary for commuting. To get from point A to point B safely, the Lagos traffic law prohibits the following: using your phone whilst driving, cleaning or washing windscreens, begging and illegal collection of union dues on the highway. Violation of these regulations is punishable under the Lagos traffic law. Obey the law. Drive safely.
We apologize for that. Welcome back. We're talking about the advantages of using internet marketing to grow your business, and Ayola Benson, an internet marketing consultant, is with us. Now, before that, we had talked about, or we were talking about, what you can do to ensure that your business doesn't fail if you attempt to use internet marketing.
Yeah,
you talked about security.
Yeah, I was talking about security. I'm trying to enlighten them at home as to what do you look out for, especially if you're using your card. Most businesses, they just build a platform and then they leave it there. You can't stop there. You need to buy a security certificate, and they're not very expensive. What that does is when you send messages through your website to me, that message will be encrypted. That means to be scrambled such that somebody looking from outside cannot understand it. So when it gets to you, then it's unscrambled. All this is done through technology. So you need to be sure that it is secured.
Now, so you talked about publicity, which is very important. Yeah. Now, before we move on to maybe a third, you said there were cheap ways you can publicize your website.
Yeah. We have so many. I mentioned a classified website the other time, manamad.com. There are so many other classified websites. If you have a product, you can put all of them on those classified websites. Or if you have an internet business, you can put it as a publicity. There's what we call SEO, or search engine optimization. That will help businesses to be on top of Google. When people are looking for things, they go to Google, they search. If your business is not on the first page, maybe second page,
you are likely not to be taken.
You're lost. You're lost because people can't find you. So there is more technicalities to getting your business to the top of Google, but it's part of the process. You have to be seen for people to be able to patronize you.
Just before we go, lastly, before we go, what would you say to businesses or business owners now in terms of taking advantage of internet marketing as a last take?
I think big businesses are slow to respond. So entrepreneurs and small businesses can take advantage of internet and take businesses away from the big players. And like I said earlier, it is not expensive to do so. If you go on Facebook, there are like 4 million Nigerians on Facebook now. We have like 44 million Nigerians that have access to internet now. That's a big market. If you're running any business, if you can reach 0.00% of those people, you know, at least your business will thrive. In our business, for example, people think, oh, if you buy things from UK, it's really, really very expensive because of the exchange rate. That is not true. That's rubbish. There are places, if you know where to go, and that's why I said earlier, we have database of those places where you could go and get competitive prices, and you get original products as well. There is a statistic that 60 to 70% of goods coming to Nigeria from Asia are fake. Even though they carry all the necessary packaging and all of that. So in rounding up, I think time is not enough. We need more time to actually...
Yes, we'll talk about
we'll probably do it again,
and
you know, we expand on what we've talked about today, so that people can have benefits of using the internet for their business.
Thank you very much for coming on the program.
Thank you, Emmanuel.
That's how much we can take with Mr. Ayola Benson, a chartered accountant and internet marketing consultant, on how you can take advantage of internet marketing to grow your business and grow your sales. We'll be right back. Thank you for staying with us. Now we want to talk about Ilea International Trade Fair. It's holding in Ijebu-Ode, and it will be taking place from the 24th of October run through 28th of October. Now I have Alayonde Stephen, who is the project director, to tell us about what that trade fair has to offer for those who like to participate and businesses that also like to take advantage. Thank you for coming on the program.
Thank you so much.
Now, what is Ilea International Trade Fair? It's the first of its kind, I understand.
Yes, it is the first of its kind, and for the first time we are latching on the opportunity that is embedded in the annual festival of Ilea. Ijebu-Ode is one of the places that people celebrate Ilea. Ilea is celebrated globally. Ijebu-Ode, people come from diaspora, people come from far and wide to celebrate Ilea festival. So for the first time, we are saying that we are bringing whatever they need in terms of goods and services down to meet them at Ijebu-Ode town. The first Ilea International Trade Fair equally will be running into the popular Oju Dioba festival. That's a festival that brings about hundreds of thousands of people yearly. So we feel that we should have an organized trade fair where goods and services, business opportunity, trading opportunities, business networking can be established. So that's the purpose. Instead of people coming to Lagos to come and buy some of the things they need to use during this festive period, all is going to be provided for at the Ijebu-Ode local government secretariat where the trade fair is taking place. It's between 24th to 28th of October. We'll start 8 a.m. and 6 p.m. in the evening.
Where?
Ijebu-Ode local government secretariat. It's centrally located.
Okay, now you said they don't have to leave Lagos.
they don't have to, they don't have to leave
live where they are to come to Lagos.
to
So you expect those in Ogun State, Jebode environs to participate?
They are one of our targeted audience. However, like I said, Ileya Festival and Ojude Oba Festival are a festival that brings people not only from Southwest, but throughout Nigeria and outside the country. People come to, participate, people come to felicitate with the king, Awujale of Ijebu land. So this is
you are using that
festive period, maximizing it with the hundreds of thousands of people that will be trafficking Ijebu town.
Okay, coming down to Ijebu
yes.
in the next 2 days.
Yes, we have started the rally. The street rally has started. The whole of Ijebu town is agog.
Now, when you say business in terms of goods and services, yes. It's an all-rounder?
It's an all-encompassing trade fair. The only thing that we do not expect to say there are things that are not officially allowed under the law of the country. Except for that, every other thing that has to do with what people take in, all sorts of businesses, all sorts of services come and showcase, come and network at the Ileya International Trade Fair. And we equally have seminars. People are to be empowered intellectually, people that want to learn about soap making, people that want to learn about exporting, people that want to learn about gas and every other thing. We have different seminars, there are different sections for this. There will be fun and entertainment too, there will be film show. So it's a portfolio of activity. It has never happened before, and that's why we are doing it.
And it's the first of its kind.
First of its kind.
You know what attracts people to trade fairs has to do with pricing.
Yeah.
You expect that people will come and get reduced prices, yes. Affordable prices.
Yes, affordable prices. These are part of the inbuilt mechanism for the trade fair. For those that are interested, they can come and pick their form at the marketing department of LTV. For the form and the space allocation for the 5 days is just 30,000 naira. We have been receiving calls, people have been patronizing. So if you are going to be part of the Ojude Oba Festival or Ileya, or if you want to showcase your business to international audience, the Ileya International Trade Fair is the avenue for you to do exactly that.
How would you estimate the crowd, the size of the crowd that always participate in such a festival or festivity?
Okay. Without trying to sound unnecessarily pompous, I've attended Ojude Oba Festival before. I want to put it on record that it is hundreds of thousands of people. I might not be able to say, okay, this is the particular figure, but it is hundreds. It is always a jam-packed traffic.
So it's a big market already.
Big market already. The market is embedded in the two festival itself. So the opportunity is there for businesses, for brands to come and tap in, to come and network, to come and equally showcase new products, during the Ileya International Trade Fair.
What are the other things or added value in terms of security, as an example?
Okay, security, we understand the importance of security for goods and services and for equally human life. We have discussed with the Nigerian Police Force in Ijebu Ode town, their internal security arrangements. We have discussed with them, and we equally have private security that we are working with. So we are leaving no stone unturned. Security is important for any activities of such magnitude. Beyond the security, there's equally crowd control managers who would, during this festival, will help us in controlling crowd.
Okay, so that people don't just get mixed up and you don't know.
You have theft, there will be crowd control.
Where to find
what at every point in time. It's like I said, it's a fun fair gala. We have a DJ playing. We have a lot of Nollywood actors and actresses that will be there.
So you have a stage?
Yes, there will be a stage where we'll be announcing. LTV is going to be there. People will talk about their products, and it's going to be shown to people at home, so that if you are still sitting at home, you have an opportunity of coming to buy whatever goods you want to buy.
Okay, so there will be a stage while people are busy shopping and buying what they want to buy. Exactly. They can also get entertained by watching what goes on stage.
And opposite is equally a hall called Wasimi Hall. We'll be showcasing about 4 different things. So it's a festive period, and we are, making it a portfolio of activities from business to entertainment to musical and all sorts.
And given the crowd you're expecting,
Yes.
the venue has the capacity to
Yes.
accommodate the crowd.
We are more than sure that the venue has that capacity. It's an open feed. We are just putting our logistics in place to have it turn around for the
Okay,
trade
so
fair.
do your invitation to those who you like to come. Take the next few seconds to do
Okay,
that.
we want to say that first and foremost, we want to thank the Lagos Television for the support for partnering with us and Ijebu Chamber of Commerce and Industry. For those that want to participate in this LA International Trade Fair, you can come to LTV, the marketing department, and pick your form. It's just form, and the allocation of space is just 30,000 naira. I will really read out the numbers: 070 84 81 40 40. I'll take it again: 070 84 81 40 40. The second number is 080 56 11 26 87. 080 56 11 26 87. Thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you for coming on the program. I've been speaking with Alayon Day. Stephen is the project director of the first ever Ilea International Trade Fair taking place in Ogun State. And like he has said, you can take advantage of it to enjoy good products,
Yes.
in their best quality,
Yes.
and also in their very affordable
Affordable
prices.
Thank you so
We'll
much.
be right back. For staying with us. Earlier, we had talked about the 32% growth recorded in the market in the last 1 year, more than what had been recorded in the past 4 years when the downturn was there in the markets, and how sustainable is the growth. I have Isaac Ajewole. He's a stock market analyst, is also a stockbroker. Thank you for coming on the program.
It's nice meeting you.
Good. Let's start with the market as it is today before we go to the 32%.
Thank you very much. The market as it is today, at least we can see that the market is recovery. But people expect some of the stocks that are. People expect the prices to be just to be going up as the way it was in the year 2006. At least we experienced the downward trend in the market since 2008 up to 2012, and the market started recovering this very year.
2008 to 2012, that's how many years?
That's 4 years.
In 4 years.
Yeah,
And
4 years.
From your experience, you
Yeah.
think a 4-year period is really when you experience the worst in terms of when the market falls, or sometimes it could be longer or shorter?
No, now, because I was telling a friend of mine today that market, whether they like it or the market has recovered. But the fact remains that most of the stocks, like First Bank, some people bought First Bank for the public offer at the rate of 33 naira, and the price fell as low as 8 naira. And today, market now, the price for First Bank now is doing like 17 naira. And the same thing, Zenith Bank too.
Has that hit the mark that many people bought it for?
No, it has not.
But you
Because
think it will continue to go up?
Do you know the reason? Because there is a lower band and the maximum band by which a price can appreciate per day.
Tell us about that.
Yeah, there is a band. The minimum is just 5%. That is, the price can go down and can go up by 5% up. That is, the band remains just 10%. That is minimum of 5% down and 5% up. And you don't expect a price just to be going up just like that.
Did you not see that in 2008,
Yeah,
before 2008?
Yes, we experienced such a thing, at least even in the years back, before before the
bubble burst.
Yeah, because that was a global recession. Yes, we experienced a global recession in the whole. But unfortunately, most of the investors that invested heavily on the banking industries. It was at least now that the banking industry has been put into order. At least most of the banks, like most of those banks, they are now doing very well now.
They are doing very well, like, and not exceeding the 5%.
No, get me right.
Boundary.
Get me right. Let get me clear. What I mean by 5% boundary, at least in a day, trading day per day, at least daily, the maximum by which a price can appreciate is 5%, except for some stocks that belongs to the market makers limit. At least there are some stocks that have been that have been market made by the market makers.
Who are the market makers?
Yeah, presently there are 10 market makers now. Presently, you understand?
Can you tell us about them?
Yeah, we have
just some, if you could remember.
Yeah, we have IBTC is the market maker, and we have.
Or maybe I should ask a question like this: what qualifies you to be a market maker?
Yeah.
Or qualifies a company to be a market maker?
Market maker, they are the broking firms appointed by stock. They are licensed by the. I mean, they are appointed by the stock exchange. You understand? Just to their work is just to is just to create market, at least to be able to float both bid and offer prices on those companies. You know, like before now, you can be expecting a stock falling down. You understand? You go and there will not be a bid. When I talk about a bid or price, I mean bid or bid offer. I mean by buy or sell. At least a broker can now make market by by placing bid or sell. I mean buy or sell other prices.
Okay. Now, in terms of the recovery in the markets, you expect that it would have affected positively investors' confidence. That's one.
Yeah.
Tell us about that. You think it has increased investors' confidence? Yeah,
you know that I will even encourage investors that because most of the investors, they've been discouraged because of the downward trend in the market. We shouldn't lose so, because investment in shares is a long-term investment, and I will continue to say it's not just a 4-year investment. You understand? But people are mistaken. They are trying to misunderstand the share investment to that of estate investment. They are all investments, right? But you know, the 4 years time horizon for shares It's just a way by which you can only estimate your returns.
So you don't expect to come into the market in a couple of years, you get your returns on investment and go away. It's a long-term investment.
It's a long-term investment.
Now, what would you say to those investors who were badly affected during the period that we experienced the major fall in the markets, and some of them appearing not to be interested in the entire process?
Yeah.
What would you say to them?
Yeah, thank you very much. I feel, in fact, those people I would have advised that if they would have taken a position when those prices came down as low as, like somebody that bought First Bank at a rate of 33 naira now, would have invested at least money, under money to buy that same stock at the rate of maybe 8 naira, 10 naira, when First Bank were being sold for 8 naira or 10 naira.
That means you buy again.
If that such person must have, if that person had done that, the cost price must have been reduced by relatively by half of the cost.
So you mean if you had stock worth this amount of money, you bought it this amount of money, and it fell, you could resell to buy.
Yeah, you could resell.
You resell, then
or
you buy.
You buy at a lower price to reduce the cost price.
Okay.
You understand?
So that it reduces whatever you lose.
It reduces whatever you lose.
Now let's talk about foreign investments or foreign investors. Do you think they would begin to make their way back to the market today?
Because by what is happening now, like because I brought there are 4 banks like Guarantee Trust Bank, Zenith Bank, Access Bank, and Sky Bank. They brought their quarter 3 result, that is 9-month result, and it was fantastic. You understand? And based on that, and I believe all those results, like Nigeria Stock Exchange now, at least they are being viewed all over the world. You understand? And the way by which the stock market is moving, at least we advise the foreign investors. You
don't have to advise them. They may want to advise you.
Yeah, of course.
They may want to advise you because they probably will look at the fundamentals in the market, look at the stability in the market, and probably just watch for a while before they come back.
There is a new index introduced now. That is Islamic index. Maybe you are not aware of that.
Tell us about it.
The Islamic index, at least those index is the index of some stocks that is carved out of the NSE index. That is, there are some selected stocks that are being bought by those Islamic foreign investors, like Kabri and Ashaka, all those companies, apart from some banks that are. So all those with the view of that, at least the foreign investors, they are keenly interested. They are moving heavily into the market now.
No, because you have Islamic countries buying certain stock and you feel they have oil money, so because they are interested in a particular stock.
There are individuals. We have individual investors as well.
Okay, all right.
Yeah,
now,
we have individual investors.
So those particular stocks they have a lot of value because.
Of course.
Because
let's take
people are interested.
Kabri, for instance. Kabri was selling at the rate of 10 naira. You can imagine that Kabri now is now 30 naira. Within a couple of within 2 months.
But I think you said something really important. When you come into the market, you should realize that it's a long-term investment.
Yeah.
And you don't expect your returns all of a sudden.
All of a sudden, yeah, that's good.
Okay, and of course, the market will have its good times and its bad times, just like life anyway.
Yes.
So it's something that you must remember.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, in terms of market manipulation, price manipulation, and all that, you think that has stopped or reduced?
And I am a stockbroker, and I believe brokers don't manipulate prices.
Because you're a stockbroker?
No, I'm not. It's not because I'm a stockbroker.
Okay.
But there are forces of demand and supply. if you are even in economics, the factor that can move the price is based on demand and supply. If you are supplying the stocks and no one is buying, you understand, there's going to be a downward trend in the market. The price will be the price for that stock will be adversely affected. But now, what the Nigerian Stock Exchange has just done now is just introduction of those market makers. So since the market makers are there, the price cannot just be going down like that, because each of those stocks, they are being taken care of by those market makers.
Okay, so you have market makers. They don't allow a bottom-out situation. Once it begins to fall, they step in, they intervene in some way to ensure that the price doesn't go below a particular level. So that is guarantee for investors somehow.
Yes.
Thank you very much for coming on the program, Isaac Ajewole, a stockbroker. And we've been looking at the stock market analysis. We didn't do the 32%. Maybe in the next few seconds, how sustainable is that?
Yeah, I don't know where you get this to your 32%, but the last week, because you have been saying 32%, the last week, the market cap, it's recorded a 3.2% for the whole of last week.
For the whole year so far, for 1 year, 32% for this year 2012 so far. The growth has been calculated for 10 months.
For 10 months,
if you like, yes. So that's that growth you have is just for last week, right?
Just for last week.
Okay, it's for the whole year.
It's for the year.
Yes, market growth.
Not 2%. It's 3.2%
for last week.
For last week.
For last week, 3.2% for last week, but 32% for the entire
year. Whatever there's no, we don't need to be arguing. You understand? What I just know is that at least for some years back, at least this year, at least we've experienced at least a movement to the up, and people are happy. Even because I'm here, at least I'm even happy that the markets they are moving. Like today, though there's a, let me just give you the...
No, there's no time for that now. Thank you very much for coming on the program. We'll leave it there. We've been talking with Isaac Ajewole on the market analysis. In the stock market today, the Nigerian capital market, that is. That's how much we can take on the program today. Investments Cafe. My name is Emmanuel. See you next time.
Mothers, breastfeed your baby exclusively for 6 months because babies that are breastfed are protected against infectious diseases like pneumonia, ear infections, diarrheal and gastric infections. Do not give the newborn baby water or any herbal drink. Breast milk contains all the water a baby needs from birth to 6 months. Continue breastfeeding until 2 years and add family foods, that's foods normally eaten at home after 6 months of the baby's age. Breastfed babies have IQ scores of 7 to 10 points higher than formula-fed children. Breastfed babies have better hearing and better vision. breastfed babies have healthier skin, and more importantly, it strengthens the love between mother and child. This message is brought to you by the Lagos State Ministry of Health.
Crossing the road is a daily necessity. On major roads and highways, there are designated points for pedestrian crossing. Motorists respect the pedestrian. Stop at zebra crossings. Pedestrians use the footbridge or underpass to cross major highways. Let's prevent this. When you drive, stop at zebra crossings. When you walk, cross at designated points or use the pedestrian bridge. Motorists and pedestrians are expected to keep the law. Be safety conscious. Obey the law.
Healing is a matter of time, but sometimes also a matter of opportunity. Join Dr. Titilayo Duye, a naturopathic physician, on the program Healthy Living, showing on Lagos Television, UHF 35 and DSTV channel 156 every Monday between 4:15 and 4:30 p.m. Healthy Living, your guide to wellness.
Hello viewers, you're welcome to this informative, educative and entertaining program, Healthwife.
An initiative of the Lagos State Ministry of Health in collaboration with New Breeze World Production. The aim is to use these negotiations, especially our youths.
Parents don't always talk to their children about the consequences of sex. In fact, it's not discussed.
We're saying introduce it early because it's better to stay safe than sorry.
Parents need to be aided, not because they don't want to start, but because they need to know you are ready.
When the assault starts, be very clear in your no. When you say no, you mean no.
You know what? Living a good life, it is not a luxury, but it is an absolute necessity.
Are you ICT literate, intellectually sound and competent? Then you are qualified to participate in a reality TV show tagged Computer Quiz Contest. The quiz contest for primary and secondary schools is aimed at discovering, developing and transforming the ICT potential of the Nigerian youth. Interested participant can obtain registration form with 500 naira at the Marketing Directorate of Lagos Television, Latif Jakonde Road, Agidegbe, Ikeja. Payment for the quiz competition can be made into account number 200-7362448 at First Bank Nigeria PLC. For further inquiries, please call BAT on 0706 04 95011 and Taiwo on 0802 3841 547, or you visit our website at www.ebcom.org. The Computer Quiz TV reality show is powered by Lagos Television in collaboration with Fresh Brain Computers.
The U.S. Department of State's Bureau of Consular Affairs has strongly encouraged applicants not to wait until the last week of the registration period to enter for this year's visa lottery registration. Reason, quote, excessive demand at end of the registration period may slow the system down, unquote. Jonathan King Limited will therefore not take any entry after Monday, 29th October 2012. In order not to jeopardize any of the chances of our valued customers. Jonathan King Limited hereby advises all our esteemed customers to please conclude their visa lottery entries on or before Monday, 29th October 2012. Jonathan King Limited registration centers will remain open every day throughout the few remaining days, including weekends and public holidays. Make the move. It could very well be your own special year of success and prosperity.
Excavation, pegging, foundation, sand, cement, blocks, bricks, gravel, granite, iron rods, lintel, concreting, roofing, plumbing, plastering, tiling and painting. Ever wonder how all these come together to become a dream house? Watch Prime Shelter on LTV DSTV channel 256 9:30 p.m. every Tuesday. For sponsorship and advert placement, please call 0802-3456-923, 0802-381-8565, 0806-3231-914, 0802-3176-367, or email on prime.shelter@yahoo.com.
takes 1 second to enter, 1 second to come out of hiding, and 1 second to attack you.
Mosquito bites cause malaria.
1 second to infect you.
Not anymore. Now I won't give any of you even 1 second.
New Mortein Power Guard. Mortein Power Guard, with a new scientifically proven powerful formula, not only kills faster but also longer by killing mosquitoes that surface later, and it keeps killing for up to 1 week.
Even 1 second counts when it's my family's protection.
Come on, they're asleep.
New Mortein Power Guard. Nothing kills faster and keeps killing for longer.
Drops of rain bring with them a wave of joy. There is a scent of victory in the air, sound of laughter. And along with this, they also bring fever, cold, and stomachache.
When playing in the rain, kids come in contact with germs, which causes illnesses. That's why a bath with Dettol every day gives 24 hours non-stop protection against germs.
So as to protect our kids even when they play in the rain. Dettol, maximum protection against germs every day.
StarTimes Move, a new innovation that allows you to take your StarTimes experience wherever you go. With the StarTimes Move, you can carry as many as 6 channels on the move. Choose either the 5-inch or 7-inch StarTimes car TV gadget. It features crystal clear high-definition display, satellite positioning, automatic navigation GPS, and 2GB exclusive to the 7-inch model. StarTimes Cellular TV comes equipped with dual SIM card holder with internet connectivity and 2 batteries. It also comes loaded with 4 languages, MP3 support, video playback, and Bluetooth functionality. The anti-theft and self-help functions place the gadget at the top of its league. With the StarTimes Move, you can enjoy these channels. Don't wait to get your favorite TV programs, also on Tecno Mobile TV. Bring them with you with the StarTimes Move.
Good evening. Welcome to the news at 4 on Lagos Television. I am Yetunde Oladotun Amo. The Independent National Electoral Commission, INEC, has declared Governor Olusegun Mimiko of the Labour Party winner of Saturday's gubernatorial election in Ondo State. Mimiko polled 260,199 votes to defeat 12 other contestants. Mr. Olushola Oke of the People's Democratic Party came second, while Olurotimi Akeredolu of the Action Congress of Nigeria emerged third.
That the election was contested, that the candidates received the following votes. 1. Olurotimi Akeredolu of the ACN Party polled 143,512 votes. Alex Olushola Oke of the PDP polled 155,961 votes. That Dr. Rahman Olusegun Mimiko of Labour Party, having satisfied the requirements of the law and scored the highest number of votes, is hereby declared the winner and is returned elected.
There was jubilation on the streets of Ondo State after the results were declared. Residents trooped